I can't see if I can even see them rods. I don't know if you guys can see them. There they are. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. We've moved spots. Those are the poles. I don't even know who's in here, but welcome into whoever's here. Hit that thumbs up, please. Appreciate it. I figured my other peoples would be back in here. Edna, how you doing? Is that what that says? I hope so. I got a lot of sun glare. Can't really see it. I see ED and it looks like NA. So I'm going to say it's if I'm wrong, I apologize. I love fishing too. That's why I'm standing out here in 80-something degree heat with the sun bearing down on me on asphalt. Because I'm not smart. Not all that smart, at least. What if I put my hat? No, that ain't going to work neither. Dang it. So maybe a Logan to come in? I can't tell. Sorry, guys. Not trying to ignore you. I just can't see you. I am outside and the sun is right over top of my head. So anyway, today we're going to try to catch some catfish, and we are actually, yep, I am back at it. This is an old marina. I mean, I've never seen it in operation, but this is the old marina in St. Genevieve, Missouri. It takes you to the river. So this is all kind of backwaters off of the Mississippi. So this is what we're going to try to fish. We're only going to give it an hour. I'm not going to stand here and bake. I'm not sure if we're going to catch anything. Yeah, Box, I'm back at it. We're going to try this spot. We're either going to catch something or we're not. I know when I threw out there, I was actually in fairly deep water. I felt that weight hit the bottom because it's an 8-ounce weight. So, I mean, it's got some thump when it hits. Those fishing rods are actually pretty good ways away from me. They're probably 30 feet. I got to go through all this tall grass to get to it. So I'm probably going to have chiggers and ticks by the time I get home. But I did see a lot of bait fish in here. I've seen a lot of bait fish hit the top. And I mean, it might even throw that rattle trap in here. I might do some good with that rattle trap in here. Logan, I've got a canopy in the back of the truck. And I may set it, but it's just kind of a pain, and there's not really a good spot to put it here. But I'm all right. One rig is a Santa Cooper rig, and the other one is just a weight with a piece of skipjack on it. Well, the skipjack's on hook, not on the weight. But I'm sure you figured that out. Be kind of silly to put the skipjack on the weight, but I would try it probably because it's just what I do. Why make things easy? Hello, Outdoors. How you doing? I hear fish jumping. I see fish popping the top of the water. That really tells me that there's fish in here. Now, can we catch any whiskered fish, or are we going to find toothy fish? I really wouldn't mind fishing here off to my left, because it looks like it's a really nice spot to fish. Here, I'll take you guys for a virtual tour, because I don't really know a lot either. But anyway, that's part of the harbor. I'm sure some of this is probably flooded because the Mississippi's up. So it may not always be like this. I don't know if you can see it yet or not, because I can't see the screen. There's another big area of water back here, and it keeps going on back. So there's water. If all this stuff wasn't right here, man, I would have fished right there. But I don't know that I would have been able to get fish up on the shore if I was to actually catch one. So I didn't do it. Yeah, I agree, Logan. I'm trying for channel cat, blue cat, or flatheads. Well, this is really a it's kind of like a backflow. It used to be part of the marina that was here on the Mississippi River, and they've taken that marina out. So this is like the old ramp that they would have loaded boats to. Oh yeah, I caught a couple nice ones the other day. Welcome back. Good to see you back in. Thank you for coming back. I'm here, man. I tell you what, I stopped on my way. I'm like, I was just going to get McDonald's. So I'm like, I wasn't really hungry, but I kind of wanted something real to eat. Well, there was this little restaurant here in St. Genevieve. It was called Mimi's or something. And it was like, they had a small buffet, but it was like old town type buffet. And it was really good. It wasn't, anything fancy. It was just your basic whole potatoes and carrots and catfish. And, well, it wasn't catfish, it was fish. Because I was kind of leery if it was catfish, because I don't care for catfish a whole lot. But it didn't taste like catfish. But it was really good. It was only $12. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You're going to spend $10 at McDonald's. So I decided to have a nice little meal before I got back out here. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. This is a backflow. This is where the marina used to be at, that access to the Mississippi, and the Mississippi's that way. I don't know if you can see that way. So it's a backflow. So anything can be coming in here. Anything might not. I do know it's deeper, but I know the farther out you get shallower, because as soon as my weight hit, I was on the bottom there. This other one I had dropped down probably 8 or 10 feet. 7.5 pound channel cat. That's awesome. So if we get a good takedown, I've got those rod holders pretty good in the ground. Those rods are like 30 feet away from me, so it's going to take me a minute to get to them in the tall grass. So I've never fished this. I don't know anything about it. So you're going to explore it with me. Unless the conservation comes by and kicks me out. But it doesn't say anything about no trespassing or anything else. So I'm not too worried about it. We may be in the home of the blues or the gars channel. I have no idea what we're going to catch, if we catch anything, guys. But I do know there's a lot of bait fish. And where do fish go? Where there's smaller fish, because then they're going to eat. We're going to give it an hour. See what happens. Because I ain't going to sit out here and sweat my butt off for nothing. And if we don't find something, I'll go see if I can find another spot. Or go back to the spot where we were, but it'll be later because I've been doing better later there. Like around 4 or 5, 6 o'clock. That's when I've been catching fish over there. Yeah, I didn't see any signs that said no trespassing. So, and it is part of the Mississippi. There is an abandoned boat ramp, so I'm assuming it's public domain to fish. Nothing says I can't. So if it says I can't, I can. Outdoors with Ryan. There you go. Check out Outdoors with Ryan, guys. I don't mind giving you a shout out once in a while. No big deal. So this is still part of the Mississippi. It's just kind of like backwaters of the Mississippi. You call it a big cove if you want. There's bound to be something back here, though. There's got to be. Hey, No F's, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in. We're trying us a new spot. We're going to give it about an hour, see if we catch anything. We're already 15 minutes into that hour. I've seen some big splashes. Might have to get that rattle trap out and walk down. No, I've just been here about a few minutes. I ain't been here too long. Might get that rattle trap out, though, and see if we can't hook up on something with that rattle trap. Anthony J all day. He swears by the rattle trap. I've seen him catch some nice fish with it. I don't have that confidence. I have never really done much good with that. I'm using skipjack today. Fisher person. Skipjack herring's the bait for the day. I know catching fish ain't been the trick for the day. We've only caught one. That was this morning. But, you know, we're out here trying. That's what matters. You ain't going to get nowhere if you don't try, right? I'm going to grab me a cold drink. I'll be right back. I'm really thinking about getting that canopy back out. See, when I walk away, them poles will bend over. That's the way they work. They know when you walk away from your poles. Canopy's coming back up, boys. So, canopy's coming back out. I ain't gonna kill myself in this heat. It's only a little 6x4 canopy, but it's enough to get the heat off of you. Really thought one of them rods bent over by now because I'm doing something. Really did. Oops, I did that backwards. I know to put this top on when it's all the way down because it's like 100 times easier. But I can't do things the easy way. Oh, that's like 20 degrees difference right there, guys. Woo! Heck yeah. I'm gonna bring you guys out of the sun and into the shade so I can see what you say, what you're not saying. Oh, yeah. That's so much better. I have 18 people in here. I'm moving stuff around, and all you people are still hanging in here with me, so that's cool. Thank you. I had to get this canopy up. That was just way too hot. So we're in the backwaters of the Mississippi. We'll see if we get lucky and catch anything. I've never fished this. I have no idea. Mike, welcome in. Glad you popped in on your lunch break. Get back on these rods. Okay, there we go. Well, the water, that's the water. And the rod holders, they are takedown rod holders. That's as close as I can zoom in on them. But they're takedown rod holders. I got them at the Catfish Conference a couple years ago. I really like them. The only downfall, and that's not their problem with downfall, is if you're in like a really rocky area, it's hard to get both the pegs because it's got pegs on the bottom on both sides to go into the ground versus just a singular peg that would go down. The rods, those are Berkeley big game rods. They're like 20 or 25 bucks at Walmart. Nothing expensive. So far, I've got 250-pound plus catfish on those rods. They didn't crack. They didn't break. They didn't make a noise. They got the fish in. Logan, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate if you guys hit that thumbs up too. It helps the channel. Supposedly, it helps get your content out. I don't know if that's true or not. But it's just what I've heard. Yeah, I mean, for the dollar, I mean, I think you've seen the fish I caught last night and the night before. Those rods handled those big fish without a problem. For a $25 rod or whatever they are, man, you can't beat them. I've got Mad Cat's rod. I paid like 80 or 90 bucks for that, dude. I'll do the same thing them dudes do for a third of the price. Man, I can't believe how hot it got. I mean, it just poured down rain, man. A big old storm come through. Now it's hot as could be. I was kind of afraid of that. Oh yeah, Sunday evening, that was fun. On the Sunday night bites. I enjoy fishing with Stacy. He's a really good cat fisherman. He's really knowledgeable. And he's always goofy and funny. And that's what you got. Gage, who's back? Could it be you, Gage? No, it can't be you. Yeah, it's really humid now. I mean, I'm just standing here and I got sweat pouring down my back. Welcome back, Gage. Hey, I'm just going to fool around for a second. I'm going to go grab this bass rod. It's got this rattle trap on it. And there's just a little spot right behind me. I'm going to throw it a couple times, see if I find anything. I really think something like a whopper popper would do really well in here. I know sometimes you guys ask if I bass fish. I used to love to bass fish. I used to bass fish from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. And I kind of got out of it. I don't really know why, because it was fun. I always liked it. I always loved hooking them big old hogs. And then for some reason, I just quit bass fishing. Started doing crappie fishing and trout fishing and fooled around a little bit of catfishing. Like I said before, I'm not really a cat fisherman. I'm just a fisherman. And if I get lucky and catch a catfish, I got lucky because I don't have the skills because I don't know that much about it. I know what I learned on YouTube, just like a lot of you probably will. If I step on a snake, I'm going to be mad. All right, so I didn't have any luck with the rattle trap, but I tried. Now, I couldn't tell y'all how long ago this marina was here. I have no clue. I guess I could probably Google it and find out. But if you still look on Google Maps, it will tell you that it's still here. But as you can see, it's not. The only thing that's here is some water and 2 fishing poles. It ain't got no bites yet. But I ain't gonna let them sit out there too long. I'm gonna reel them in because this may be loaded with turtles. And if there's a bunch of turtles out there, they just sit there chewing on it. And then they'll take my bait. And that may get bad. But if we don't catch anything, maybe we'll go back to the other spot we were at originally where we were catching those 2 big ones and try there again before I go home. I hate to give up on a spot, even though it might not be the right spot. I still don't like to give up. Kind of like John Cena. You never give up. Not that all of you know who John Cena would be, but I'm sure probably a lot of you do. He's all about respect and never giving up. The doctor of thumbinoptics. I can't say that word. Thuganoptics. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. I can't say it. I thought I could. It was right in my head, but it ain't coming out right. Thumbinotics? Thuganomics. There it is. I knew what I was trying to say. All right, back to you. Oh, there ain't no wind now. If that rod moved, something moved it. Helped a little 3-year-old girl catch her very first channel cat. That's awesome. That's really awesome, Mike. Yeah, guys, there ain't no wind out there. If a rod moved, something moved it. Trust me, there ain't no wind up here either. I have 14 wonderful people and 13 likes. Thank you, guys. Or 12 likes. I know last time I was out on this river and it was hot like this, I was going to stay. Then that heat caught up with me and I was like, oh, I'm not staying. I got to go. And I went home and I drank some water and stuff like that. And I went right to bed. I felt horrible the next day. I was way too hot. Welcome back, Ryan. I'm still here too. We still ain't caught no fish. But we got about 20 minutes to see if something bites. Because I ain't going to sit down here and die in this heat for nothing. I can go home and fish my little lakes that have no fish, but I have shade. I went fishing yesterday. I found a whole trampoline. Oh, yeah. That don't surprise me none. Rhea, welcome back in. 37 and 10 seconds late. But welcome back. I'm glad to see you. We ain't got no bites. We're in a new spot. Let me show you. This is like the old, where the old marina used to be at. So it's kind of like backwaters of the Mississippi. There's bait fish. There's jumping fish. There's no fried fish, and there ain't no fish on my line. Rustic, welcome in. I'm fishing at the old marina, Rustic, here in St. Genevieve. I ain't even got a bite, I don't think. Bass fishing, how you doing? So all I know is it's hot, Rustic. And I need to come raid your freezer for some skipjack. Just because I'm a nice guy, I would do that just for you. Help you out. How do you become a mod? You hang out for a while. You come into lives. You're respectful to people. You know, and I try to keep track of, I can't keep track of everybody, but I try to keep track of a lot of people. And you kind of earn a mod. You can't just like get it, okay? There's some channels you go on there and say, oh yeah, I'll make you a mod. And then people sit there and start timing people out, then you lose other people. You caught 14 carp this morning. I seen you forgot your skipjack and you went back. And then you got it and you headed back out. But I didn't see where you went or how you'd done. I had headed down here to St. Jen by that point. Oh yeah, it rained its butt off here. I mean, it was nasty, cloudy, raining. I stopped over here at this place called Mimi's here in St. Jen. They got like an old school buffet kind of deal. Nothing fancy, but just basic food. That was pretty good. It's like $12. Can't beat that. Cast Blast, welcome in. And then I headed down to the old marina here to give it a go. I've never fished it. Don't know what it's about. So I was like, why not? Yeah, river's up quite a bit. It's actually going down. It's gone down, I'd probably say about a foot for the past 2 or 3 days. And then big blues, they're shallow. I caught one around that 50-pound mark the other day. And then last night I caught one that was the scale that the batteries were dead on. That it temporarily worked long enough to get it lifted up and went it right back out. We seen it hit 51, but it's like the guys that was here, they're like, we've caught 50-pound channel or blue cats. That's not 50 pounds. That's like 60 to 70-pound blue cat. Yep, trying to catch some catfish. She caught it on your brand new bait caster. That's awesome. So yeah, Rustic, it's the past couple of nights I've caught 2 big blue cats and I caught a small blue cat earlier today. And that's been it. Oh, thank you. Definitely don't know about being the best, but we're out here trying. And if you want to see that one from last night, Rustic, I mean, that was nice. I was live. It's on my live from last night. I was live for exactly 11 minutes. Exactly. And he tanked it. Well, thanks, Starting. I definitely appreciate it. Dude, I'm just a regular fisherman trying to catch fish just like any of you guys do. Now you want a pro? Rustic Outdoors, he's the man. Billy, welcome in. Good to see you. I don't know that I have a really good pick, but I'll see what I got because I did get a couple of screenshots. But I'll when I get home, I'll see what I can come up with. Okay. and I'll send it to you. I couldn't get it on my shoulder, I'll tell you that much. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting old, maybe a little weaker than what I used to be, but it was hard to move. Actually, I kind of forgot all about you doing that, Rustic. I've only seen it like once or twice. So I didn't think anything about it. But yeah, I'll send it to you if you want. Rustic uncovered a new leaf today. He's a carp man now. Yeah, I said you what, caught 13 carp? Is that what you said? 14 carp. That's awesome. Okay. How long you plan on being streaming? I was gonna give this place an hour. We've already been here for like 43 minutes. We haven't done anything, haven't got any bites. So I'm gonna reel those rods in. I'm gonna recast them, and we'll maybe give another 30 minutes or so. I hate to give up on a place really super fast, but I also don't like to spend a lot of time in one spot if they're not here. Of course, they weren't over there either. So who knows? I'm gonna reel these in and we'll see if they need rebaited or what the deal is. This don't feel like it's got no bait on it. I hate this reel. All right, guys, we were fishing on credit with the rod that was on the right. I moved it to the left. I'm gonna get some more bait. So something took our bait. I want to say it was probably a turtle. Just a guess. Turtle. All right, guys. A lot of these big fishermen, these big cat fishermen, they say, hey, man, you only want to use like the body part and the mid part and a little bit behind the mid part when it comes to skipjack. And then they throw the rest of it out. All these big blue cats I've been catching on the part that's right before the tail that everybody says to throw out. They ain't been biting on the heads or the rest of the body sections. They've been biting on these pieces. Don't ask me why, but that's what they've been doing. I ain't gonna change it if it's working. That's pretty deep right there. That took about 8 seconds for that 3-ounce weight to hit the bottom. I don't know what that equivals out to and how many feet per second, but it took a while for it to go thump. So I guess that's probably maybe 12 foot deep or so there. Randall, welcome back in. Yeah, I mean, I don't like use the tail, which I guess I probably could. I never really tried it, but man, the very back halves of those skipjack is what they've been biting on. Both of those big ones I caught was on that one, and that smaller blue I caught today was on the same exact piece. They won't touch the head piece. They won't touch the gut pocket. They won't touch none of that. Maybe it's coincidence. I don't know. I am not a great cat fisherman. I am an amateur when it comes to cat fishing. So I'm learning just like everybody else. Tabarka, welcome in. I think that's what we decided we were going to call you because we weren't sure how to pronounce it. So hopefully it's right. All right, Rustic. Have a good day. Thanks for popping in for a little bit, buddy. We'll see you in your live tomorrow. Or Bugman's or whoever's on. So we rebaited the one. We're going to give it a chance. I wasn't going to stay here for an hour. I don't know if that's really fair. I see like a whole bunch of cornfields over there on the other side. I really want to figure out how to get over there, because I think that's probably going to be a lot deeper than what it is here. But I don't know if I'm really supposed to be able to go over there. You know what I mean? Hoping a big old gar comes up. I want to catch a big gar. Now I've caught my big blues. I want to catch a big gar. We got 16 wonderful people in the house. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. All you gotta do is double tap that screen. Tap that screen, I said. Pretty please. Okay, good deal, good deal. Cat Daddy Mike, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. I've seen you here before. I hear some fish playing in the water back here behind me. That ain't fair because I'm catfishing and he's not a catfish. I don't think. You're okay, Ryan. Hunting and stuff. Make these fish bite, would you, buddy? That's the heat of the day, and they don't want to play. So I say we'll give it to 2:30 Central Standard Time. We'll just do an hour and a half on the live stream. How's that? It works out the same. It's easier to do. I have lots of good mods. I have good mods for a reason. We've all kind of grown together throughout the past year or so, and they don't take no crap from anybody, and they treat everybody with respect. That's why they're mods. Sometimes you'll come in here, it'll be nothing but mods. Sometimes there's hardly any mods. I have no idea who that was, but they honked at me. So hello. I am not an off-Austin fisherman. I'm a lucky fisherman. I can fish with the best of them. I just can't catch with the best of them. Yeah, I kind of came into the group 9 months to a year ago. So that's how I got to know a lot of you guys. But I never once said, "Can I be a mod?" I never said I have to poop. I never said I'm 12. You know, these are just things of respect that if you want to become a mod, you don't do. You follow the channel, you get to know everybody, you get to know their names, at least who they are, what they do, and then you go from there. Like I said, I've never asked to be a mod. It was given to me out of respect, and I will never ask to be a mod of somebody's channel. Heck, I didn't even know what a mod was for the first time I would become a mod. I'm like, what the heck's that? I don't know what that is. But I was like, okay, I'm blue now. That's something important. I'm a different color. I wish it would storm up here in St. John. That storm come through here earlier and it was fine, and man, it got hot. Yeah, the English and Spanish thing's silly. I mean, if you're watching live, you can see. I don't know if it translates maybe, like in different countries or however the settings are set up. I don't know. Mr. Fishman, I have not caught anything in this new location. I did have to replace a bait, so something did bite. But we ain't caught nothing. Yeah, I see that stuff and I just kind of ignore it, or somebody times them out. When you hear somebody speaking, whether it's the host or somebody else that might be in live, you know if it's English or Spanish. The kids like that are the kids that I don't care to have in here. The kids that enjoy what we do, that enjoy the fishing, I like to have them in here because I like to share that experience. But the kids that want to spam and say stupid stuff, they can go. I mean, yeah, I need watch hours. I want watch hours, but I don't want my mod staff to deal with that. And I don't want other people in the chat to have to deal with it. It's not fair to everybody else. Oh, welcome back, Riverfront Baits. How you doing? We have not caught anything in this spot, but it's a new spot, so I had to try it. And it got stinking hot. It got hot in a hurry. So I will tell you that I've been very impressed with that jackhammer hook from Team Catfish. The only reason why I bought it, I'll be honest with you guys, I bought all these Team Catfish hooks because they were in the clearance rack at Walmart for $1.50 a pack. That's the only reason. I'm not going to go spend $3 or $4 on a pack of hooks. I can't do that. But this jackhammer J hook is kind of offset, and that's what I've caught my two big blues on, and they just nailed it. I mean, that hook set himself. It was done. And they've held up really well. They didn't bend out. They didn't break. I've heard a lot of people complain about the hooks breaking. That thing held on like a champ. We're going to have some more fishers coming down maybe. My Berkeley Big Cat, my Berkeley Big Game rods for $25 rods, they held up wonderful. I had me hit one of them sandwiches this morning with some chips and barbecue sauce, which I'd rather use mustard, but I like the barbecue sauce. Randall, you can keep the 116 degrees and the 112 degrees over there. I don't want it here. Man, these kids are going to come down here. They're going to bake. But at least they're fishing. They ain't sitting home in front of their TVs or their computers or their games. They're going fishing. I don't know if it dry 116 degrees. I don't know if a dry heat's any better than the humid heat. Here, let's watch some casting skills. Cat Dynamax says fished all night. Only caught 2, but it was still fun. Yeah, I got home about 1 o'clock this morning. I couldn't hang. I'm usually sound asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm up for work at 4. All right, Randall. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in. Have a good rest of your day. Maybe we'll see you this evening. Tomorrow, Sunday Night Bites on Bank Fishing Adventures channel. It's going to be him and Rod's Fishing Adventures, and then I'll be in after I get off work. That was not a pancake by any means. He throws a cast down like I do. Horrible. Hi, me, Marcella. How are you? Marcella is one of my little girls. Marcy, what are you doing? I do got some blonas I could use for fishing. Marcy says, hi, it's me, and then she disappears. I see how she is. Hey, that was a lot nicer throw. Man, I never could throw a cast net. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, and I've watched videos on top of videos. I can't throw a cast net for nothing. You got something, I think. Let's see if we can see what he got. Whatever it was, or something he couldn't use, he threw it back. Hello, Wichita, Kansas. Ben, I'm in Missouri. I'm actually down in St. Genevieve, Missouri, fishing right now in the Mississippi. Just laying down on the couch watching your live. Oh, thanks, Marcy. I'm glad you joined us. We caught a fish this morning. We caught a big fish last night. But ain't caught nothing else. I know it's hot out here. South Africa, cool. Well, welcome in there. I got sweat over my glasses. I can't hardly see. Gerald, sorry about that. I can see now. Oh, I'm sure you're not hot. You're sitting in the air conditioning. Oh, yeah. I love seeing kids out fish. That's why I don't mind if kids come into my live. If they're at least not out doing it, they're experiencing it through YouTube. It's better than nothing. Wow, that was a nice looking throw there. I don't know if I'd let that net sink to the bottom of this place. I guess he's done it enough. He knows where the snags are. That was a nice throw for him to not get no bait out of that one. Yeah, it's the vertical YouTube. I can't really say I'm a fan of it. I like the StreamYard or the horizontal type layout. But in the vertical form, you get tons and tons more viewers. Yeah, you get a lot of kids. You get some riffraff, some trolls. But you get a lot of good kids and a lot of good other people that come in. But it's basically the same thing. You just like doing it on the shorts. You just flip through it. And if you find something you like, you stick with it. Marcy, that I don't care if you come down. You just gotta talk to your mama, honey. That's all. How much in 1 rand in US? I don't understand what that means. Well, Tabarka, I would tell you the live I did earlier, which I think was 3.5 hours, I had like 63 watch hours. I've done lives where I've had 116 watch hours. So if you compare that to StreamYard, cut StreamYard probably in the third as far as watch hours. Oh, I couldn't. I've got over 500 subs just by doing the vertical live streams as well. If you need watch hours and you don't mind doing the vertical stream, this is the way to get it because you get subs and you get your watch hours both at the same time. I personally don't care for it, but if you think about it, probably 80% of the people that watch anything that you do on YouTube are watching it on their phone. So to them, it doesn't make a difference if it's widescreen or not. Oh, I have no idea, Gerald. Oh, I ain't a cat monster. I only caught a little cat today. It was only like 3 or 4 or 5 pounds. One day, I'm gonna buy a scale, or somebody's gonna reach out to me and say, "Hey, look, we want you to try our products." And if they got a scale, I'm gonna try to get one. Hey, if you're at 50 subs, you can do a live now. It only takes 50 subs. Anything over 50 is a bonus. Thank you, Gerald. Appreciate it. Yeah, anything over 50 is a bonus. You'll get your 1,000 subs really quick if you're doing vertical format and throwing short videos out. Yeah, Marcy, all you got, talk to your mom, Marcy. I can't make the decision for your mama. But I love you and I do miss you. Bass Masters tournament is up in Michigan right now. I didn't even know. Just found out. Well, that's kind of cool. I like to go to the Bassmaster tournament just for the weigh-ins. Of course, I think when we all, well, when I grew up personally, I can say I wanted to be in the Bassmasters tournaments. I wanted to be that bass fisherman. I bass fished for many years. Of course, I never had the money to do it. Never had the boat to do it. Never had a sponsor to do it. Ooh, he's got a brand new cast net. Fancy. Oh shoot, I'd go check it out. No, Duke, been here for an hour and 15 minutes. Had something to steal the bait, but that's it. I'm not going to give this spot a whole lot longer either. I thought it would be a lot better than what it is, but it ain't. So I may end up just calling it a day and going home and maybe fishing tonight in that small pond or the small lake we've been fishing in. But I know I don't want to stand out here and like die in this heat because it's getting awful just stinking hot really quick. Yeah, it'd be cool. Let me know how it is. You know, drop me an email or something. I'd like to know. Man, that kid just got that brand new cast net. He threw it out and he hung it up. Brand spanking new. See, look. Good kid right over there. Not that one. That one. All right, we're gonna go 15 more minutes, guys. Then we'll pack this up. I'm gonna be a sweat box by the time I get packed up. So we tried this new spot. We didn't do any good today. We might try it again. Hey Scott, what are you telling? What are you telling? I'm not telling you to say anything. But I'm just saying it's up to your mom if you about coming down. Ah, he got his net up. That's cool. All you can do is ask your mom, Marcy. Did my stuff get all messed up again? It's still in all messages. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to get no bites, especially with these kids throwing these cast nets now. But we'll give it the 10 minutes we got left. All right, Riverfront Baits, thanks for popping in. Really do appreciate it. I may go, I may not go. No, you just have to ask your, see if it's okay with your mom if you come down. I can't make a decision for your mama. That's up to her. As far as I'm concerned, you're welcome to come down anytime you want. We got two wonderful people left in the house. That's okay because it's hot. I don't blame them. I know I'm going to get this stuff packed up here shortly. Throw it in the truck. I'm going to get in the truck, turn that air conditioner on 65, and head home. He threw a pork chop. That's what I would have done. Now the kid there just threw this cast net. That guy right there, he can throw a cast net pretty good. My luck, if I'd have done that, I'd be snagged because that's my luck. They ain't getting nothing. I think they've had like a little bluegill or shad, one little small shad or something. They ain't got nothing in that cast net either. So, well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull them rods in. I think we're just wasting time. I don't want to waste y'all's time. You want to hang out until I get done with pulling the rods in? That's up to you. If not, I get it too. I know it's hot. You're hot. We're hot. Well, that almost sounds like a song. I can't do that on YouTube. But anyway, I'm going to go reel those rods in and try to get stuff put up really quick. Thank you all for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. Maybe again later if it cools off. I don't want to sit out here and bake today. So if not today, maybe tomorrow. I do work a double Sunday. Don't forget about Sunday Night Bites. They'll be on Bank Fishing Adventures YouTube channel. It'll be Stacy, Rod with Rod's Fishing Adventures, and then after I get off work, I'll join in. But I work a double, so I won't be there till probably 8:15 or 8:30 Central Standard Time. So I'll only be in there for about an hour. So thank you guys again. All right, I'm unhooking the phone. Thank you guys once again. 9 wonderful people, and I'm getting ready to leave. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We'll try again maybe later on when we get home to the smaller lake, or maybe tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. Yeah, you're 30 minutes late. It's okay. We'll forgive you this time. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.